I am on my way to my 2-week post-op checkup with Dr. Tulliadis. The first 2 weeks have been a roller coaster of emotions. Let me just put it like that. I thought I was prepared mentally and physically for this surgery, but I can definitely tell you that I don't know if there's a way that you can mentally prepare. You go from being able to eat anything and everything that you want in whatever quantity, amount, setting that you want, to not being able to eat anything in the very beginning. Then, you can't eat anything. You just drink that first week, and sometimes even a little bit later after that. My surgeon allows us, if we tolerate clear and full liquids just fine, on week 1 we can advance to purees and really mushy foods on week 2. So I did start experimenting. I made a lot of mistakes in the very beginning. I think I was just really desperate to taste food, and so I really overdid it. I still don't know when my full signal comes. I just have to kind of guess with it. It's trial and error. It really is. It's like a baby. You don't know when they're full until they spit up, Fortunately, and thank God, I have not had any nausea. I have not had any episodes of throwing up, but I think it has a lot to do with the fact that I'm scared. I don't want to get sick, so therefore I have been making measures, like making sure that I don't put too much in, because I don't want to throw up. I don't like the thought of my new pouch being traumatized by that. So for me, the first week I was fine. I felt good. I was like, there's no way that this recovery is this easy. Did he really even do the surgery on me? Thoughts like that went through my head, like, I must be an exception to the rule. I had minimal pain as far as my stomach goes. Like, I don't remember ever feeling my stomach hurting. It was just main incision, and it still hurts me. Not like horribly bad, but it does hurt a little bit. The main incision where he pulled my stomach out, that is the worst pain that I've had, and honestly, it hasn't been horrible. First few days, of course, my stomach muscles, everything were really, really sore. I did rely on my pain meds. I will tell you, if you're in the very beginning stages, use your pain meds. That's why they give them to you. Don't try to be a hero, as my friend told me. Don't try to be a hero and think, oh, I can do this without the meds, because you need to be relaxed and you need to be not stressed in the very beginning for your body to be able to make those adjustments. I will tell you that I think a lot of the roller coaster ride for me has been the scale. And I know a lot of people say, oh, you can't rely on the scale, just rely on how your clothes fit. But for me, I want to see the numbers. Like, I want to see what I feel reflected on the scale and in those numbers. And so, just for instance, okay, I started out this journey, my highest weight ever recorded was 260 pounds. When I went for, like, the day of surgery, I weighed 244 pounds, okay? That was after the 2-week pre-op diet. I lost like 10 pounds. Well, 16 pounds total, I guess, it would have been. And so, week 1 after surgery, like on the 7th day, I was so excited because I got on the scale and it said 234 pounds. Oh, I wanted to, like, and I literally did jump for joy, and I cried and I prayed and I was like, thank you, Lord, this is really gonna work for me. Well, because I was able to advance foods, and I think because I screwed up those first couple of days with refried beans and mashed potatoes, wanted to try something that I knew I would like. I didn't want to try mashed cauliflower and get sick. You know, I didn't want to try applesauce that was not sweetened and get sick or not be able to tolerate it or whatever the case may be. So I stuck with what I knew I liked. I tried refried beans and I tried mashed potatoes and I tried even a baked potato that I mashed up really well. And y'all, within a few days, I had gained like 5 pounds, but I didn't eat that much. I only ate a few bites of each one. Well, that started a lot sooner than one, but so just left my pre-op, post-op appointments. I am on day 13, post-op. It's supposed to be like my 2-week post-op. Friday will be 2 weeks, but anyway, they say I'm down like 17 pounds from their recorded weight, which was 257. But anyway, my surgeon seems to think that I'm on the right track. He says that the numbers are normal for me, for him, and he thinks that I'm doing great. My incisions look great. He said I'm released to, swim or be in the bathtub. But other than that, surprised, my dietitian released me to start stage 3, which is soft foods, ground meats and stuff like that. So I was really impressed with that because I'm just now like getting used to purees. But it's exciting because I get to try different foods, kind of advance my diet a little bit and see what I can tolerate that way. So I'm kind of excited about that. I don't really know what else to say other than I did talk to my fitness and emotional support nurse, and she, we talked about the hormones going up and down. That's the reason why some days I have, I'm in a good mood and the weight loss feels great, and then some days I'm discouraged because I feel like I should have lost more weight. She doesn't want me to weigh myself but one time a week now, which I know I probably shouldn't have been doing that anyway, but I've been weighing like every day. And because for me, it's just, I think it's more of an addiction than anything. I just like to see that number and know that I'm not gaining or know that I am losing or whatever the case may be. And it's really kind of put a damper on my mood some days whenever the numbers aren't what I want them to be. So I'm gonna try my best to stick to weighing one time a week, or if I do still weigh every day, only really count the one time a week, comparing. I did get my measurements, but I haven't looked at them just yet. She had measured me on my my pre-op measurements, and she measured me again today, so there is something to compare it to. I did notice that there were some changes in the right direction, of course, going down, so I'm happy about that, but I didn't actually look at the numbers, so I can't report that just yet. I might make another video on my second week post-op, which will be tomorrow if I get a chance, or I may wait till Saturday since I gotta work tomorrow. But anyway, overall I feel great. I don't know if I said this a while ago, but I think I'm an exception to the recovery because I didn't have any major issues. And one of my coworkers, her daughter just had the surgery yesterday, and she's having a lot of dry heaving and throwing up, and I didn't have any of that. I didn't have any significant pain other than that one incision where they had to cut through my stomach muscles, which is what I asked my doctor about today, and he said that pain there still is normal because they actually had to cut through the stomach muscle, and so pain in that incision is going to be normal. I don't have any restrictions as far as I can only walk. Like, I don't have any physical restrictions. I still can't lift anything too heavy. I have another appointment in a month, and that'll be my 6-week post-op. It'll be like a little less than 6 weeks post-op. And then we'll be able to evaluate my exercise, what I'll be able to do as far as exercise, and I'll probably start going back to the gym after that to get more exercise and hopefully see those numbers drop a lot more on the scale. I know I'm not supposed to be looking at that number on the scale, but you know, a lot of people say, oh, the number doesn't define you, blah blah blah. But for me personally, I have a goal. I don't have a spoken goal. I don't have yeah, I've set my goal weight at 160 pounds, but honestly, anything below 200 is going to be great for me. And according to their scale, I'm 239 today. According to my scale, I'm 235. So, you know, I had my protein shake while I was in the office. Plus, I had all my jeans, my tennis shoes, and my normal, you know, garments, or whatever. So there's extra few pounds there. Overall, I'm happy. Almost 2 weeks out, and I feel like any progress is better than no progress. So I'm really happy about that, and that's where I'm at. So if you have any questions or comments, please like the video. I'm gonna try my best to update you guys as much as possible, because I feel like it's really important for people to have as much information as they can about pre-op and post-op about this surgery, because I know for me it really helped ease my mind when I was able to follow different stories from pre-op to post-op and visually see changes in the person. I don't know how much you can tell, if you can tell, that I've lost the 26 pounds, but I can tell because I'm down to a size 18. I started out in a 20 pre-op, so for me that's good. But yeah, if you have any questions or you have any comments, or you know, you want to know what I'm eating or anything like that, definitely leave me comments below. Like the video, share it, whatever you want to do. So we're just moving right along, and I'm on my way to work, so I'm stuck in traffic,